Welcome to In Motion Real Estate Podcast Series with Gideon Ekanem, where you learn to earn in real estate.
Aside from that, we're giving 30% discount this year, this end of the year. We also thought of giving Christmas incentive, which means that it's going to be a double. Allow me to call it a double promotion, double blessing. So aside from our clients getting a 30% discount, this discount is also going to come with a bag of rice and a vegetable oil. Isn't that exciting? So if I were you, right now, I've been talking to my prospects. I've been sharing the message out everywhere because we all know what a bag of rice is worth right now. It's almost up, out of the roof. Why Bitcoin is dipping, the bag of rice is getting up. You're getting double. All clients are getting double value because you're buying a 30% discount, a whooping 30% discount, and then you're also going home with a very fat, big bag of rice with a very big liter of vegetable oil. That's exciting. That's exciting. So it's time for you to spread this message across to your prospects. Everybody you've been talking to is the best time to buy. In fact, if you ask me, I would say that is double discount because we've already given 30% discount and then we're giving a bag of vegetable oil. That's discount. In fact, that's almost like a 50% discount. So it is what it is. 50% discount with vegetable oil. That's what we're giving out to our clients. We give it back to our clients. We're saying thank you for recognizing us. In fact, we're giving you value, double value, we're giving you value on your land, and also giving you value to enjoy your Christmas. So it's as simple as that. That's what it is. So
Fantastic.
I believe we are all getting the message out there. I believe we have been sharing it to our prospects. You could get on a live session discussing these discounts. You get on a live section talking about the values that Urban Mark has been doing over the years. We are doing amazing things. We are developing right now. In fact, 2025, I'm already excited. In fact, I was talking to my colleagues at the office the other day. I was saying I can't just wait for 2025 to come out, because it's an exciting year. I'm already excited about 2025 because all of us, we're all going to be at the top come 2025. It's going to be a lot of great news. Good news is going to be coming out from In Motion, and it's a good time to be a part of these great movements, this great company, because 2025 holds greater deal for us. So if I were here, I will start from now to begin to be very, very engaging. Every consultant that has been called, if you, I will say, reach out to them, flame up the fire, burn up the flame in them, fan it up to flame for them to come up energetic. Because if you don't get this message out there for people to hear about this company and what we are doing, someone else will. And if that person get the message out there, that commission that you will be would have been enjoying, someone else will be enjoying. If you don't get this message out there, someone else will, and it would even get this message to you. That's just sitting. So, like Yendi will just say, why are you in a very big ocean and then soup is entering your eyes? Why? It's unfair. So.
All right. The 2 minutes is up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so pretty much out there, get everybody, fan your partners up to flame, and then let's get this run. Let's step on it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Edet. Edet is our head of operations, and enough said there about the end of the year promo. Everything has been said. If you've not seen it, if you've not heard very clearly, we have flyers. Somebody's asking questions. The end of the year promo, while we're looking forward to this promo wrapping up on the 10th of next month, but we are not desirous of announcing, of adding that to the flyer so that people don't get cold and just wait. So we have dropped the flyer on the group, I think so. on the group chat. If you don't have the flyer is there. So it's going to be an exciting. All right, the floor is open now for Madam Blessing. Madam Blessing, of course, I had a quick call with you. I'm sorry, I was supposed to have spoken a lot more deeper, but back and forth, a lot of activities, right? So I've given you some insights about the incentive for marketers. You are the best person to talk about this, honestly. So I will allow you to speak. If there's any way you're not getting it right, I will just, fine tune it. So you have the floor. Go ahead, Madam Blessing. Madam Blessing, are you there? Is your mic muted?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute my mic. All right.
Awesome.
Greetings, everybody. Please, if you can hear me, just drop in the chat box so I can hear you. If you can hear me, drop in the chat box. I can hear you. If you can hear me, please drop in the chat box. I can hear you. All right. I'm actually super excited because next year we're going to make a lot of money next year if you're listening to me. And I am looking at increasing our sales force. I'm looking at increasing our sales force so that we can make money. Now, we've been doing, myself and the MD, we've been talking on how we can, first of all, bring in a lot of sales force and then retain them. A lot of realtors, sometimes when they come into a company, or when they start marketing, they just want that income to be sustained. And I want to be so grateful to our MD, first of all, for this opportunity. Our Director of Communications, Mrs. Sifon, they've been doing so well, amazing job. They came up with this idea and I'm super excited about it. Number one, because we want to increase our sales force, we want to bring in more salespeople, the direct sponsor, before I say sponsor bonus, the direct the direct commission, the first generation direct commission is now 2%. What that means is that if I'm able to bring in 10 people and these people are making sales, every time they make any sale, I'll get 2% of whatever sales that they make.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Nobody shouting.
Wow. Wow.
I've been shouting. And of course, we all know that ours is 10%. Now, let me say this. I meet a lot of people, so I ask questions. So I went to somebody at, where is this street? Somewhere at Nepal line. There's a company that I saw, and then I went to look for, I asked questions. Their commission is 5%. I asked for a session with the MD and I was granted. And I was like, so why are you paying 5%? The way the man was confidently telling me that some people pay 3%, I was like, what? So that Shebi, you want me to pay you? Shebi, you want me to make money and pay you? I don't want to owe you. So it's 5%. I said, okay. So I came back and I said, we're doing well at InMotion. 10% your personal commission and the direct commission from whoever you refer to the company to make a sale is 2%. Whether there is promo or no promo.
Shout now. Are we not trying? You will shout now.
We're trying, sir. Sir. Whether there's promo or no promo.
Why is your voice sounding like that?
I want to get heads up on that. Whether there's discount, promo or no promo.
Yeah, whether there's promo or no promo.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. So thank you so much, sir, because we've been talking about this. And then from next year, we're going to have, I'm sure that we're going to have more information on this. We're going to be having products, programs. There's this one that is really busting my head, the Young Landlords program, that we're putting up a program a product in the market space that will enable parents or whoever to buy lands for their children, their loved ones, whoever, and they can pay in installments for more than a year. I was having this conversation with Mr. Paul and I think Mr. Bryce, I don't know who else. Then I met a particular lady in Port Harcourt. She's a known person. And I asked her, how do you just stay in the real estate industry without looking for something else to do? Like you're just here, you're satisfied, you don't want something else. And then sometimes you go on vacation. This girl is rich, oh. She'll go on vacation. I'm like, so how do you go on vacation for 3 months without doing anything, without, And she said she has already put up a leverage. She told me that she has put up a leverage system for herself in the real estate industry. And I asked her, okay, so she said she has paying clients that pay, some pay for 6 months, some for 1 year, some for even more than 1 year. So assuming you have 10 clients that are paying for 1 year, you know that every month you're going to be making income, right?
Exactly.
Yes, every month you're going to be making income. So imagine that you've spoken to these 10 clients and they have bought into your product, they've bought your product. And all you need to do is just remind them of their repayment at the end of the month. So if they are paying 1 million each monthly, you are going home with 100,000 on each of them monthly. You've made ₦1 million seamlessly, without stress, without doing so much, because you've already done the work. Without doing so much, you've gotten that income. So you can as well just go for your vacation. If you actually want to go for vacation, you can go for your vacation and then the money just keeps coming. And if you have 20 that are paying same, you're comfortably making ₦2 million every month. You're not going to work every day, no 9 to 5. You're just going to be looking for new clients so that you can sustain this income. For this, I want to say, Mr. MD, Director of Communications, thank you so much. This is going to help people like me because I like it when income comes in weekly, monthly, because of the kind of, stuff we have around us. So it is time we are going to put up these products so that all our salespeople can have information on this, and then we will do this from next year. So 10% on your direct commissions, your personal commissions, 2% on your direct commissions. I like this one very well because I'm a great team builder. If I'm able to gather 50 people, yes, I'm a great team builder, and it brings a lot of leverage. So if you're able to gather 50 people and then you keep, training them, making them understand that this, what we are doing, and then out of the 50, 10 make calculator. Let's say ₦7 million each in a month. Out of the 50, 2%, 2% is 0. How much is 2%? That's the one I want to calculate. 2%.
2% of how much?
Of 7 million.
7 million. 10% is 700,000. 2% is 200. Is it 200,000? 10% of 1% is 70,000.
1% is 70,000. That's 140,000.
140,000. Yes.
Oh, so on the direct, is it direct referral that we can call it? Or
First generation.
First generation commission. If you have 5 people in a month that just does sales of 1,000 square meters, 140 times 5. I think this is the highest we've had since I joined in motion. That's 700,000 there. So the more people we can train, for them to sell, the more money we make. And then, of course, the more money we personally also make when you do your personal sales. I love this so much. All right. So, and then the Christmas promo. Mr. Gideon, I want to go to Christmas village today to ask for a slot for presentation. Edet, please, I want you to accompany me. We'll go to Christmas village today and ask for a slot of presentation so that we can present. Yes, we can present this package that we want to come up with. And then, if possible, go around. I can get 1 or 2 people to go around and share flyers. Just share flyers. Christmas village is the current market that we have right now. So we can choose a day to just go there and share flyers. Imagine that if you buy a plot now, a plot of 10,000 square meters at Urban Mark. We're going to write it very well because it's not described on the flyer. You get a bag of rice. A bag of rice is more than sometimes, I think it's almost 100,000, if not more. So you get a bag of rice, that's 50 kg bag of rice. If you can sell 1,000 square meters between now and 31st, so between now and 2nd of January.
Between now and 10th of January.
Okay, 10th of January, beautiful. So 10th of January, you get a bag of rice, 50 kg. If you can buy, for people that are buying, if you buy 1,000 square meters, you get a bag of rice. If you buy 500 square meters, you get 25 kg, all accompanied with oil. If you can buy with granite oil, if you can buy 250 square meters, we give you 10 kg. So I'm going to sponsor a post on this one. We want to make noise as soon as we can, as much as we can. We need to make noise about this because I know that if we also sell, we can make a lot of money this December. So let's push out this promo. Buy and get a bag of rice. Buy and get oil. We have a month to talk about our promo. Mr. Bryce, please, you give us a write-up, a very catchy write-up like this. Sometimes when I want to be inspired, I'll come to the page and read, and I'm inspired. So please, we want a very beautiful write-up. Mr. Bryce, please, I'm just respectfully asking this so that we can put it in the group. We'll be repeating it. We'll send it to our prospect and put it on all social media platforms. So let's see how we can make sales this December with this amazing promo. So Mr. MD, please, thank you so much for this. Mr. Edete is in the group. Is the write-up in the group?
Oh, you mean write-up? Okay, someone asking for the content.
Is the write-up, is the write-up I'm talking about. Oh, the flyer is in the group. It is the write-up that I want Mr. Bryce to give us an amazing write-up on this. So we have two promos now, Shay. We have our land sold at discounted prices, and then we also have rice and granite oil.
We do try for this company.
Put your hands together for us now.
The way the MD is so happy with it. Okay, so three promos all together. This is massive. Really, really massive. So thank you so much, sir, for making our job easy. And we pray that as we roll out this promo, as we begin to talk to people about it, we will not get time wasters, but we will attract willing buyers, willing investors, and not time wasters.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Yes, so
awesome. A virtual clap for Madam Blessing. Please, let's give her a round of applause for this. Awesome. Okay, so we're moving forward. We're making progress, and Thank you for coming for this great session. We're going to be taking reports from partners. And quite frankly, before I go into the training, we are partners here. I'm sure everybody on this call, we know ourselves. Can we have some testimonials, reports? Anybody have something to say, testimonials and reports, so that we can just know that, and then take note of those. Thank you. Go ahead. But okay, before we do that, with me on this call is my wife, our director of communication, Mrs. Gideon. Glad to have you. Also, I've seen Mr. Okoni Diok, who's also a partner with this company. Glad to have you, sir. I've seen our HR manager, Missy Toro Uton. I've seen Mr. Josiah Jimmy. Mr. Josiah Jimmy, glad to have you. I've also seen Mr. Cletus Ekaide. Glad to have you. So the floor is open for us to have feedbacks before we go into this interaction, before we go into the training proper. The floor is open. Let's have our feedbacks. Do we have challenges in the market? Let's know what we need to do. Do we have testimonials? So the floor is open. We have just 5 minutes to do this, okay? Just 5 minutes to do this. All right. So let's go on. Thank you. In no particular order. Yeah.
Briefly. And I'm going briefly. First of all, I want to say that I have a lot of confidence partnering with InMotion, because I've listened to people from other companies and I get to hear their worries, their complaints. But we as partners of InMotion, I can tell you that I will sell lands and go to sleep. So each time my clients tell me that just go and sleep, your land is secure. So for all the documentation, for the due diligence that you have done as a company, as a director, I want to say thank you so much, because you have given us confidence. Feedback number 1. Feedback 2, the developments, the ongoing development in Urban Mark has given us an edge over other companies. I say this with all the amount of sincerity. I was speaking with the client the other time, and he told me, you know why I still like this InMotion? It's because amongst other companies, InMotion is one of those, if not the only, that is actually doing physical development, tangible development, tangible, not paper development that people don't see. So for this actually is giving us the confidence in the market. I understand that the sales may not come in rapidly like we wanted, but it's building up, and definitely we will stand the test of time. So for me, this is just what I have to say. I don't have any complaint. The only issue we used to have before now was that our clients complain that that they want to put their land immediately. Like, I want to buy land. Okay, I want to buy now. Come and show me my land. But I think that has been taken care of. If you want to build, you can be allocated immediately. That's basically our commission on time. Okay. I also feel that some people feel that the company should do a little more of ad for client executive. I don't know how that's coming. Every time company to pay for videos and all of that. So if this can address.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, Madam Blessing. Okay, Madam Blessing, are you done? Can anybody hear me? Is it my network that is bad?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Madam Blessing, for the feedback. I think Madam Blessing
think
has a call.
Our network is bad or something.
Okay, so let's move on. I think our network is bad. She's going to try to join again. So, any other feedback from other people? She has mentioned the good things we're doing, and then the other part that people want to see their land. No. That is still very doable. We've given a lot of people lands who want to see their lands now. It actually depends on the kind of clients that you have. If you have a client who wants to just invest money and resell over a period of time, or if you have a client who wants to buy and build now, that's very possible. People are building in that place right now. She also made mention of doing ads for, I don't know if I got that correctly, running ads, a company running more ads. This month of December, between November and December, we've invested a lot of money. We've invested a lot of money, almost 50% the amount of money we've invested in the whole of 2024 into advertorials. I'll say that again. Between the second week of November and now, we've invested more than 50% of all the monies we've invested for advertorials throughout this year in ads. So our ads are running now. We have Google ads that are running. We have Facebook ads that are running. I mean, they are running everywhere. We have radio ads are going to be coming up for this Christmas. We've been showing up in very strategic places like sponsoring the golf tournament. We have Google YouTube ads as well. I think I've mentioned that. And then we have advert materials that are available, and a couple of other ads that are running. So, and then we are doing publication. You saw, I don't know how many of us saw the Sun newspaper publication about our 2-year anniversary, of Urban Mark. So we're also working on that, and we'll keep doing that. And partners can leverage on that. We have YouTube videos. Right now, superstructure work is going on. The superstructure work is going on at Urban Mark for the terrace building. That's the block work is ongoing massively. We are at the point of roofing. I think we're about to start roofing for the 2 units bungalow. One is sold, the other one is available for sale. So that's quite it. All right, so let's take other feedback. If you have a feedback, just lift your hands, give it a virtual lift of hand, and I'll call you to speak so that we can be orderly. So we have people, we have like 2 more minutes to do this.
CEO, can I take the floor?
Okay,
I'm
sure.
in transit, and I would like to indulge our crave your indulgence so I could leave. I have another meeting, but I don't want to stay around for the presentation. Then maybe leave in the midst of it. So I want to say a big thank you. Sorry, I'm in transit. You could hear background noise. I want to say thank you so much. It's been nice working with everyone. I got in motion, and it's been fantastic doing business with people. For me, it's not just about the money. Well, let me say in Ibibio, they say in Ibibio, sorry for those who don't understand Ibibio or Efik. I think for me, that means a lot. Imagine me going to MD's house the other day, drove to his house. My wife gave me rice and stew. I ate very well. Imagine me having a ride with Blessing's husband, and we talked business the other day. Imagine me is that camaraderie that we are building or have built is not just beyond, it's just beyond selling, closing deals and making money. But I think for me, the high point is being able to, imagine me and Clerus. The other day, Clerus came from Ikotekbene to last but one meeting, and I kept telling him, "Are you going to Ikotekbene?" He said, "Yes." And I was keeping in touch with him. So I called him and said to him, "Are you in Ikotekbene?" He said, "Yes." So that kind of brotherly love and affection, and trying to keep in touch with everyone. Paul is I become more closer to Paul or Cook than I was even when we were in school. These are the things that money will not give you. So I think for me, that is the score most important for me. I call Gideon's wife Her Excellency. Of course, they have the aptitude to learn from anybody. I can walk anywhere. I can even market the devil. For me, age and pride is not part of the deal. I can learn from anywhere. So Obama has become, to me, we have a little pointer here and there, which I don't think I have had before, and I try to run away from trouble. But we have a way of resolving any issues, backstage, and you won't hear anything. And so for me, that is a major feedback I want to give. And the MD and his team have made our stay in Urban Mark very. I come to the office, do my videos. I mean, I become friendly with everybody. The finance manager is my friend and my troublemaker. And you did. And and I would just like to banter. Edith is my main guy and all that stuff. And we've gone beyond just closing deals and doing business to becoming a family. So for me, that is key. Thank you so much, MD, for you've created that environment for us to thrive. I have taken over Mark in motion on my head. I think I wouldn't say I don't have the data, but I think I am one of the major promoters of Urban. If there's an award this year for promoting Urban Mark and in motion, I think I should win the award. MD, please take note. I'm gifted to write. And gifted to write. Like someone told me, I can write a dead man back to life, and I think they are not joking. So words are my strength, so I could write, could speak. And I think I've done that for Urban Mark. For me, Urban Mark, emotion is not just a place to earn and make money. I actually came to learn because at some point in my life, sorry, I'm taking a long time. At some time in my life, I also want to diversify into, I don't want to sell land and house forever. That is the basics. That's just kindergarten. I want to also be like Gideon, Mr. Gideon, also be able to develop, sell properties across Africa, across Europe, involved in big time development, malls and all that stuff. So I came to learn. This position has been always learn. So I'm able to do anything just to learn the ropes, see how these things work. So I dig into the history of urban market. I read a lot. When I want to write a post, I don't just do the normal post people do. I think that will be an insult on my intelligence. So I go beyond, I go extra mile to dig up stuff. So for me, that is key. And I want to thank the MD for that opportunity. One of the things I saw, I think I've made 6 digits this year. I mean, I shouldn't say this, but I had a little issue with one of my clients who lives in the US, and I think we've been able to backstage resolve that matter. And the wisdom of the MD, thank you so much, sir, and the team has been very profound. One of the things I want to say as an advice would be a blessing I'd mentioned. I think most people would like to have a physical allocation. Because of the erroneous belief that, and then many other companies have spoiled market for good people. So they think that everybody is just out to grab money and run away. The bush that they bought, they have not been developed. So I think it would be good, MD, I've read this before, if we can have an allocation ceremony, kind of, where not earmark, I mark. Earmark is what you hear. I mark is what you see. That's what Archbishop Ministry I used to say to us of blessed memory. So let's have a kind of storm. Create a storm. Create some kind of, not propaganda. Have a meeting, do a location, gather people. Let's be in the news. That will show up our credibility. What I call TIC, trust, integrity, and credibility. That great paradigm about urban market. Let's have physical location, make some noise, call the prayer, so that 2 things. The people who bought the land would now know, oh, this is my physical, they can touch the land and say, this is my own, not the one on paper, not the one on the layout. That will show up confidence in them also to bring referrals to us,
Awesome.
And then secondly, it will also make people who have been hesitant and very who have had reputations and apprehensions, it will also make them cremate their reputation. There will be no basis for that because they will see that, hey, these guys are doing stuff. Can see they had a location, and I know that. I see other companies doing physical location in Rio. I was like, we should do this too at Open Mark. Let people know that we are down. So so long a letter, too long preaching. Thank you so much. And I don't know how long more I'm going to be in Rio, but for now I'm enjoying my stay here. It's been nice meeting people, walking. Even if I leave Rio to anywhere, real estate will be is a marathon. It's not sprint. It's not sprint. It's a marathon for me. Thank you so much. All the best then. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Bryce. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Bryce. Mr. Bryce is the Obong of real estate. The Obong of real estate. His brand is very strong. I admire what he's doing in the real estate. He's a very open-minded person. Since we had the opportunity of working together, Mr. Bryce has been somebody who is very committed. I mean, he's very dedicated. If he wants to write, he will commit every element of his body into writing, and his writing has really brought him good fortune since he joined this company. And we appreciate him for all the work that he has done this company. And we're looking forward to doing more great things together. Mr. Bryce, your points are highly noted. And speaking to allocation again, we are currently allocating allocation for us. That's why it's one of the things we are going to handle in this, as I just do a quick training. Allocation for us is an ongoing thing right now. And this is not even about people who are willing to build. If you have anybody if you have any client who is on the edge, who is saying, I need my product, don't defend anything. Just get to the office, let the client fulfill the other requirements, which we're going to speak about, and then we'll allocate to the client. We have allocated to people. Almost about, I think right now, we've allocated almost 15 plots in the last 1 month or thereabout. We're allocating because, it is not everybody who invests in real estate that is a newbie. Some people have taken more time. Some people have invested in real estate over and over again. And they understand that real estate investment takes time, number one. Number two, most people who invest in real estate are just doing land banking. They're investing and hoping that in 3 to 5 years, they can begin to think about what they intend to do. However, it's not everybody who invests in our projects that have that kind of thinking line. Some people just want to put money and then want to, cash out immediately. And some people actually do that because they are naive. They've not had real estate investment experience. So if you have such clients, one of the reasons why we could have such clients is because those clients were not properly marketed to. When you properly market to a client, and I don't mean marketing just to sell, I mean spending time to explain to the clients the investment procedure, what the clients expect across a period of how long, you educate the client, and the client sees the business, understands the business, and is willing to commit. If you have such clients, all the clients we've had, the clients we've had in the Wanacott project, it's just in Urban Mark project that we've had people who are kind of jittery. And they're not jittery because they don't know the MD. They're jittery because A, they were not properly marketed to. B, they are maybe new in the real estate industry. So if you have those kind of people, we can always allocate to them. It won't take us up to a month. We'll get our surveyor on site. We'll allocate to them on ground. They have to just pay their outstanding payment, maybe the survey fee, the power of attorney, and they are good to go. Talking about doing a physical allocation ceremony, we're still working on that. We will do that. But for us, we are more concerned that if you come to that site, the site is changing. Okay? The things are changing. There's positive change. Right now, we're planning on extending that internal road. Hopefully between now and Q1, we should be able to extend that internal road beyond what it is. And maybe between now and Q1, our plan is at least to have up to 50 houses standing up in that place. So our plan is our target is to ensure that the site keeps changing, keeps having a positive outlook. And that is what we're working on. However, if there's any client who seems to be a pain in the butt, hit us up and let's get the client allocated to. We have some of them like that. There's one that keeps harassing my wife on WhatsApp, I don't know, on Facebook. And we had to. And these people, they don't even read their mails. They just have bad sense. Oh, that because they've invested money in the real estate company, oh, that their money is gone. And this is the client that we have sent him a mail of allocation since in September last year, for Christ's sake. This guy never responded to the mail. So it was as he kept harassing that we did a screenshot of the mail. My wife sent him the screenshot of the mail and a direct chat on Facebook. He saw since the time we sent him the mail. So we are always sending out mails to clients who are interested in getting their physical allocation. Some clients are not interested in it. Some clients are just waiting to see how the money is. I have clients who have bought 5,000 square meter, 8,000 square meter. Their call is not to ask for allocation. Their call is, how is the development going? What are the numbers? Okay, so this actually has a lot to do with how we onboarded our clients. So that's it. All right, so I think that'll be all for the feedback. That will be all for the feedback. I'm sure there's no other feedback again, yeah? So that'll be all for the feedback. Okay, thank you so much. In wrapping this session, I'm just going to take us through some key points. Some key points that I want us to take note of. Okay, some key points. This is Christmas. Let me turn on my video so we could all see me. This is Christmas. Christmas is here now. Christmas is here. And one thing that is peculiar with Christmas is the fact that people love to buy. People love to spend money. People love to invest. They take a review on how their year has been. They want to keep some money aside. The euphoria of spending money in this season is always very high. So what you want to do as a partner is to position yourself. What do you need to do? Key things to transition from your within contact sales to your without contact sales. I spoke to Mr. Bryce. I saw some of us made some sales. We made some sales when we started as consultants. But if you do a honest audit on the sales pattern that we had, these sales were largely within our within contact. What I choose to term within contact. We have the within contact, and then we have the without contact. The within contact are the contacts that are immediate. They are the contacts that you have to hit it up, you dial it up, and then they believe you. They know you. These are your people. All right? And there is the without contact. The without contact is where the money is, I'm telling you. It is where the money is. But the psychology is very simple. You need to transition through the within contact to enjoy the dividend of democracy, dividend of real estate. So you can grow yourself into beginning to build your without contact. Let me tell you, sustainability in real estate is built on the without contact, the contacts that are outside of you, the contacts that are outside of your circle, the contacts that you must build. There is no company, there's no business, there's no partner that will survive with just selling to the within contacts because they are just limited. There are a few people. So what are the strategies? What are the things you need to look out for whilst you are proposing to sell to your outside contacts while you're building your market, or targeting the outside contact? Now we have the promo, we have the Christmas. Christmas is here now. Christmas is with us. What do we do? How do we approach the sales? We have not just Christmas, we have the promos, the 30% promo, which I think it's phenomenal. We have the double Christmas bonanza. A bag of rice today is between 100,000 and 120,000, depending on the quality of rice you want to buy. We have that. And other campaigns, we are building the extra incentive, right? the extra 2%, which is a tall order. The company is going to still need to do a lot of investment in this. And guess what? We are committed. We are bringing our integrity as a company to the table. When we commit to any promise, we will deliver. I mean, by now you should know that we're not mincing words about this. If we are saying to you, we're going to pay extra 2%, we're going to pay. Now, therefore, what do? So ranging from growing your external contacts to building a team that can help you to grow residual income, you are in for a big business this December and going forward. All right. So you have to look out for how you build your pitch, how you pitch the products that we have. You know, the products we have, I took somebody to the site yesterday, and the person went around the site and said, this place is properly marketed. Meaning that all the things, there's nothing that the person saw at the site that the person has not seen before, virtually or through a video. Meaning that we've been able to put in the requirement, the work, for everybody to see exactly what the sites are looking like, all right? Particularly the urban map site. So how do you use that to grow your external sales portfolio? I'm sure most of us have exhausted the contacts of people that we know. But in order for you to jump into the real business, you have to be deliberate. You have to arrange your pitch. You have to pitch your solution properly. You have a solution. What's the solution? A product that is authentic, a product that is genuine, a product that has the right titles, a product that is developing, a product that is appreciating, all right? A product that is tangible. These are your solutions. And people, right now, today, people are looking for how they can expose their monies to this kind of investment. And like somebody said, I agree. Our products are largely undermarketed. Our products are largely undermarketed. And I don't care how many clients have signed up, our products are largely undermarketed. So therefore, as partners, what we need to do is to take on all the things that we've provided, tailor-make a pitch. And I'm going to give you an example. Tailor-make a pitch on this solution to people. Where do you start from? For Christ's sake, you have your social media. Let's start from there. One thing we are not doing on social media is we are not going live to talk about what we sell. All right, Mr. Bryce. We're not spending time to go live. We need to go live. And going live will eliminate many of these doubts. Go live. Schedule a session, post, tell people that, look, by this time, I am going to go live to talk about this, and this. Go live. And when you go live, genuinely be yourself. It is your phone. It is your data. It is your mouth. It is your youth that you are using to talk. The food you ate to have the strength to speak. You bought it with your money. So don't be tensed. Even if you make mistake, correct it. Even if you make mistake now, and then you go back, you end the video, you go back and find out that you made mistake. Don't delete the video. Let the video be there. Rather, next time when you go live again, speak to that mistake, because in a 1 hour session of live, in a 1 hour live session, or in a 30-minute live session, everything you are saying cannot be 110% correct. Some of them can be subjective, right? You need to put them into perspective over and over again. So you have to arrange your pitch. Show up like a real estate person. Let people know that you are into real estate. I don't know, me, before I end my discussion with anybody, I tell the person to buy land from me. Whether the person laughs over it or not, but a message has been sent. Arrange your pitch. And pitch is not always generic. You can have a generic pitch, but you must tailor-make it to every situation. You must fine-tune it to every situation. Heck, everybody's not looking for a land to build a house. Some people that you'll be selling to already have houses across the world. So you cannot sell to them to come and buy your land map to build their first house or to build their house. No, you sell investments. So you have this pitch for this market, you have this pitch for this market, and then once you jump into the place, you know exactly what to say. And you show up to grow your external contact. Then you invest in marketing, pick the product that we have, fine-tune it to suit you, and drive the marketing. The best product in the market does not win. It is the most marketed product in the market that wins. All right? So you drive the sales. You grow your external contacts. You show up in places, not just online. You go for, when I'm blessing is going for saying they're going for to the Christmas village, brilliant place. Will there be other real estate companies there? Yes. But the sky is big enough. Everybody's not doing what we're doing. So the value we're proposing is not the same. You go there, you sell, you show up. All right? You got to sell. You got to sell. When you show up like a professional. Show up like somebody who's a real deal. Show up like somebody who knows exactly what is doing. And make the pitch. And it's not a do or die thing. It's either the person is buying or the person is not dying. It's either the person is buying or the person is not buying. And so what? Is there a yes or it's a no? And so what? All right? And so in growing our external contacts, we also need to learn how to deal with objection. Number one, build your pitch. Number two, learn how to deal with objection. But before I speak about learning how to deal with objection, you must learn the dynamics of follow-up. Because once you go out there and meet people, you have to aggressively follow up. And that brings me to asking, how many of us were at the Obongota at 86 golf tournament? We were there. How many of us have called the people that we met in that place? How many of us have called them? How many of us are closing deals? Is anybody? I'm sure Madam Blessing was in that place. I don't know, Josiah, were you in that place? Were you at that venue? Did you come for that event? If you did, just type. You can just type in the group. If you did, you could just type. Now, you have to follow up those contacts. Come on, guys, talk to me. I'm needing feedback. Sorry, I'm not talking to myself. Needing feedback. How many of us were at that golf tournament that the company sponsored? Awesome. Good. So, if you were there, they are not going to call you. You have to call them. It has a pattern. When you're following up a client, you follow up in such a way that you don't become a nuisance. You call twice, you send a text. You call later on again. You call twice, you send a text. Depending on the level of conversation that you had with the person. So if it's a cold call, you do twice a week across 2 days and 4 calls. All right? If it's a cold call, but if it's a client that has given you appointment and a timing to call, you can always call 2 or 3 times in a day, depending on what understanding you had with the person. But in any of these principles that I've shared, it is common sense that must prevail. Are we together? Common sense must do what? Prevail. Because you cannot overcall somebody, the person will block you. The person is not holding your intestine. Okay? Okay? Awesome. So, you have to follow up. All right? You have to do what? Follow up. So what did I say was number 1? Somebody should unmute and tell me, what is number 1? If you were taking notes, let me know how many people are following me. What did I say was the number 1 point? Type in the group chat. What was the number 1 point that I raised? You guys are not here. I'm waiting.
We are here.
I have to hear that you were here. So what's the number 1 point that I made? Go live. Okay, was that number one? Was that number one?
Yes, my one was go live. Show up.
Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. Okay. How many of us heard when I said that we should put together a pitch to pitch our solution? Right? I said something like that. Put in your solution. You have to
Yes,
put
I
together
heard
your
that.
solution. Good,
Yes.
good. All right. So that was number one. So you're putting together your solution. I said you have to build your external contacts. There's external contact that will help you to drive sales. And in doing external contact, you have to show up. All right. And in showing up, I said you have to go live. All right. And then you have to put together your pitch, a solution that is tailor-made to an audience, to every specific audience. All right. And I said you have to follow up. Yeah. You have to follow up. And I gave the dynamics of following up, that common sense must prevail when you are following up. All right. And then you have to create a sense of urgency. You have to do what? Number four. That's number four. Create a sense of urgency. When you are selling to a client, as much as the client is comfortable with you, with your story, create a sense of urgency so that you can close out that deal. Let me give you a typical example. Typical example is this. Hi, Mr. Det. My name is Gideon, and I'm selling this real estate products. Generally, I know that real estate today is what you can use to beat inflation. You know how the currency is performing. Because if you invest in that product today, we've done 225% in the last 1 year. Oh, really? You've done 225%? Yes, done 225%. Okay, so okay, that's fine. I'd love to come and see the place. Fantastic. So we're also having a promo that's running, and this promo that's running is product bound. Once the product is exhausted, we are going to wrap up the promo. Okay, so great. Now you've sent a message that the promo is product based, so there's a sense of urgency that's introduced in a subtle way. So okay, the person's talking about when he can come and see the place. The question will now be, okay, so when are you looking at seeing the place? Is tomorrow good for you? Did you hear what I did? Did you see what I did? When are you looking at seeing the place? Are you free today, or is tomorrow good for you? In most times, in most cases, people say, oh, I'm free now. Why not? Let's go. Some people will say, oh, I'm not free now. Tomorrow can be good. But if you say, when can we go for inspection? And you allow for the client to answer, hey, bro, it can be a long one. When can we go for inspection? Is tomorrow, are you free now, or can tomorrow be okay? You make the suggestion. You create a sense of urgency. And then when the client finally comes for inspection, so when can you make the payment? If everything is okay. I always ask the question, so what's the problem? My network is down. Someone is trying to share the screen. Hey, is this your laptop? What happened? Someone was trying to share the screen.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. So you gotta create a sense of urgency. All right? Create a sense of urgency. Let the client know, let the prospects know that these products has a limited offer or has a limited supply, and let them take a buying decision. It is very important for us to take the Christmas sale seriously. And with the work you have done, let me tell you something, guys. There are many people that we have spoken to, we've marketed to throughout this year, throughout the course of this year. And most of those people are going to buy from you this December. But if you do not show up aggressively, I mean aggressive, if you do not show up, and let them see, let them know that you are still doing this business, that you're not just trying this business. If you do not show up with confidence, they may end up buying from somebody else. But this wake-up call is for us to step on it. It's for us to take it forward. It's for us to do whatever it takes. It's for us to make the call. Get on the phone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Make the call. Get on the phone. Call. And it doesn't matter who says no to you. Just go to the next. When they say no, go to the next. When they say no, go to the next. When they say no, show them again. When they say no, show them again. When they say no, show them again. And all of a sudden, at some magical point in time, you get to those set of people who will be helping you to tick the boxes. They'll be saying to you, this is exactly what I've been looking for. You have the development, you have the infrastructure, you have the title. This is the product. But let me tell you something. If you do not do the work, it will not happen, it will not come. They will not reach out. They will not buy from you. Let me tell you something. If you quit doing the work, it will not happen. They will not buy from you. But if you put in the work, if you put in the effort, like I've said to you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just make the call. It's not going to be sweet. It's not going to be happy every time. You're not going to be in a good emotional equilibrium to make the calls, but just make the calls anyway. It's an old song. Whatever it takes, just do it. Just do it. And like a company, we're here to partner with you. If they want to pay in dollars, we have dollar account. If they want to pay in euro, we have euro account. If they want to pay in pounds, we have pounds account. The Urban Map project today, a beautiful project. All right? And I pray for you all that you'll be able to get this product off the ground and be able to raise money to have a great December. That's all I've got for you today. Some people are just joining. That's all I've got for you today. And it's quite interesting because the Urban Map product, it's really interesting because the Urban Map product is a real product. It's a real product. And let me tell you something. Don't be selfish about this product. Speak about it on the mountains. Speak about it in the hills. Let your friends, let people in your network, let them know that there is urban market state, that there is in motion. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Any deal that we're involved with, any deal that we bring to the table, when we say that we are launching this product, it may have maybe 1 or 2 delays, but none of our product will fail. None. Because for every product we launch, we have done the groundwork. And I'm telling you this, we've done the work. It's always a thorough work. For those of you that have not heard us speak about our Port Harcourt project, from next year, we're going to hit the road. I mean, there's a lot that's going on in that place. The infrastructure, the place is transforming. Look at the price is going to be very high now. A couple of glitches that we had there, we'll fix them, and we're wrapping up on fixing them. Every product, the Calabar project, we've still not concluded on the compensation because that's a partnership we have with the state government of Cross River State. But the conversation is still ongoing at a higher level. Every project that we've put our signature behind, any projects that says that this is an in-motion project, guys, market it with everything you've got because we've got your back. You guys are the partners. You see, I'm not after promising you 20%, 25%, 30% and leaving you out there in the cold. I see many people, they have a compensation structure that is up to 25%. What? 25 for what? How are you going to reconcile the development? Where are you going to get the funds? And those people that do all of this, they do not have a structured financing partner. They're not raising equity investment. They're not raising debt instruments. They're not raising grants. They're not issuing bonds. They don't have any financing path that is clear. And they're promising commission. You're already in problem, man. I call some of our partners who are close to me and I tell them, look, there is product I see you marketing. And because I know you and I know that you're doing this thing from the whole of your heart, I'm going to give you my, my sincere advice. And this is not because I have any problem with this, but this is because I understand how this industry works, and I'm not going to be very happy if somebody that I know is walking in the path that's not very good, and I did not at least, give a sound, I did not at least sound the warning alarm that this thing you're doing, this is how it works. It doesn't really work like this. I don't know what they may know, but I can tell you that this doesn't work like this. It's not about promising, people things, and then you expose your partners, people who came to work with you in trust. You expose them, and that's what most companies they do. And these companies, you really have a grip of who the MD is. I mean, they have all this long line of, convoy, and they have this expensive life that all of the monies they have to fund it. They have this big plenty of people, they settle a lot of the government people, and then you are just the one that is exposed because, the client does not know the company. It is you that they know. And so the people you bring to buy from us, the people that you bring to buy from us, they don't know us. They actually know you. It's through you that they get to know us. So it is our responsibility to protect you. And if we say to you, if your client buys land with us now and wants to build now, the client can build. If anything happens in that place, like a disruption, which is our responsibility to fix it. And we're not even going to allocate any land to any client that has any problem. Look at the numbers. Look at how our site has been operating. Seamless, no issues, because we've done the work for you. And I tell people, it's not even about you going to say you want to roll out a real estate company. You don't need to roll out a real estate company because the problem is much. I'm telling you, the problem is much. To run a successful real estate company and to be on the front line, the problem is much. You have to deal with it. It comes in different shades. But let me tell you something. You get a company like KidMotion that has done all the work. And I mean, we've done all the work and the products are genuine. Partner with them. Partners most times make more money than the company because your monies, you don't have pressure on your money. You're not planning to fix infrastructure. You're not planning to you're not planning on you're not planning on settling the community, the youth leader. Like now, it's the end of the year. We have letters flying in from different sites. Oh, we have this thing, come and do this. You don't have that pressure on your money. You just cash out. And maybe the little thing you do with your money is to push your marketing. Because you always have to invest in marketing yourself. You always have to invest in ensuring you are the right person for people to deal with. You always have to position yourself to be the real person. If you look at yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, do I look like somebody that I would love to buy land from myself if I were to be a buyer? Do I look like somebody that somebody would trust to come and do a transaction of 500 million, 1 billion naira with me? Do I look like that? Do I look like somebody can walk up to and say, I want to, if I have 5 billion naira to invest across the real estate portfolio, and I want you to guide me through. Do you look like that? Do you look like the winner that you know that you are inside? You have to look it. And you have to invest the money. You have to put in before you get out. So the Urban Map project today is just 8 minutes to the best golf course. I'm telling you, golfers are buying into our project like crazy because, I mean, if you look at it from a perspective of Airbnb or short-let apartments, the Ibom Golf Hotel is about 150 rooms. 150 rooms. And we're having something that's called the all-white party on the 28th of this month. That's going to be the final tournament for the year. The all-white party is at this morning. We have almost 120 people that have registered. I have not registered yet. I'm going to register. And before 28th, we're going to have close to 300 people that will register, who are coming in from different parts of the world across the nation. They cannot lodge in five-star hotel. They cannot lodge in the golf hotel because the golf hotel is just 150 rooms. Most of them are not very comfortable going into town, or they cannot even go to Ikonikona and drive that length of, to come and play golf. It can be very, very, tiring. So most of them see opportunity in doing 8 minutes from the golf hotel to Urban Map in an investment, in a short-let once the community is fully developed. And that's how to think around it. You show up. The numbers are good. 8 minutes. 6 minutes to Ifabik Junction. Sometimes I drive 5 minutes. If I'm doing beyond 50 kilometers per hour. These are not myths. When you are driving, use your stopwatch, guys. Use a stopwatch. 7 minutes to the Ring Road 3. Don't take my words for it. When you're taking your client, tell your client, don't take my word for it. Turn on the stopwatch. Sometimes you go below 7 minutes from the Ring Road 3. Yesterday I did below 6 minutes from the side to the airport road to the Ifabik Junction. Urban Map is a fantastic project, and I encourage you guys to buy. Today it's just 3.5 million naira for 500 square meters. I don't think we're going to be selling that by next year. By next year, our plans for the government to flag that project up is going to kick into action fully, and we have concluded all of that. And I tell you something, buy the project for yourself too. Don't just be a signboard. And next year too, we're going to be rolling out a couple of things for our partners. We're going to be giving out some plots of land as well. The numbers are going to be very good. We'll give you guys some trajectory to follow. You will love what we're going to be doing next year. Next year is going to be very great. Also, we have a fantastic product, which we really don't talk about because it is deliberate. That is the One Accord project. For us at InMotion, the One Accord project is a project that is so dear to our heart. Let me tell you something. All the monies that we've invested in Urban Mark is 50% less than all the monies we've invested into the One Accord project. I know, but Blessing said something. He said that, oh, One Accord is looking like a bush. Is bush. And I kind of laugh. That bush is spoken about in more relevant places than you could ever think of. One Accord has, the work we put into One Accord every day is more than the work we put into Urban Mark. I can tell you for free. Because One Accord is the first green real estate. Today, where the price is no longer 8,000. Today, the price is 15,000. 15,000 naira. We started selling 15,000 naira since on Monday last week. We're going to have new ads. And by first quarter of next year, between first quarter and second quarter of next year, One Accord will be selling for 50,000 naira per square meter. I've just given you expo. If you have money, buy now. Buy at 15,000. Even at 50,000 naira per square meter, it's still an early market entry. Because it's going to be the first green real estate that, in Africa, in Nigeria today. And in Africa as a whole, because the BREEAM standard we are having, I mean, myself and my project consultant, the green real estate project coordinator, the MD of Fencas, Mr. Ikoya, we spoke about this when we had a meeting with the chairman, with the president of the Green Building Council. I think the meeting happened yesterday. When we're trying to find out if the BREEAM project, if there's any BREEAM project in Africa. And I mean, quite frankly, we couldn't seem to lay our hands on it, so it's going to be the first. So the One Accord project is the first green real estate project in this part of the world. And it's a premium product. But guess what? Today we have refused to deliberately market the One Accord because I think we've sold a couple of plots. We don't want to sell the land again the way it is, so that when we spring into action. But for you partners, I'm giving you this information so that you wouldn't say that the MD did not give you this information. Like I said to us when we were signing up to be partners with this company, I said that we're going to have priority information. And what I am giving to you today about One Accord is priority information. You can take it to the bank. One Accord will be selling between the first quarter and the second quarter of next year at 50,000 naira per square meter. And we're going to roll it out as a premium green real estate project. There's so much work that we've done, and I cannot go into details of the work. Okay. Somebody's asking me a question. One Accord is currently selling for 15,000 naira per square meter. It was selling for 8,000. It has been selling for 8,000 for a while. So we changed the price some days ago because I mean consultancy is very expensive for it. So right now the price is just 15,000, but that's not where we are going with the price. I know you're hearing a lot about the price, but it's not about the price. It's about a community wherein everybody in this country will buy an investment in that project. Because it's going to be so important for people to buy into it because of the quality of the project, because of the people that are promoting the project, because of the partners in the project, because of what the project seeks to achieve, because of the investment that the projects will bring to all the investors. It is crystal clear. It is very crystal clear. And I want to encourage you, if you have 15,000 naira per square meter, if you don't have money to buy 480, buy 300 square meter for yourself. If you have an uncle that you know has money or can buy, because I have given you this expo. I want you to make the money. You can take on a payment plan or you're going to buy it at 15,000 per square meter today. By next year, before the end of next year, it may likely go beyond 50,000 per square meter. All right, so that's One Accord. One Accord is going to be a gated community. I mean, it's under the we have some of the amazing architectural firms in the world that are providing architectural work for that project. The ZAS Group, the Arab Engineering, that are structural engineers for the project. We have BOPRO, we have the Green Building Council of Nigeria. We have great company. Great company. Somebody's asking actually it is selling for 15,000 naira today, but it's not gonna be selling for that by next year. All right, next year, Q1 of next year. So I'm encouraging everybody. Urban Mark is activity. WanaCode is the real deal. Take that to the bank. And let me tell you something. All the people that have bought into the WanaCode project, all of them, virtually 99.9% of all the people that bought into the WanaCode project bought into the project with the full knowledge that the project is going to be a green project. And as a company, I don't see myself committing to something I cannot stand by throughout the rest of my life. If I am committed to something, I will go through hoops of flames to bring it to reality. I'll run through troops, and leap over wells, but I'll ensure that if we've committed, we'll find a way. Where there is no way, we'll build bridges and achieve it. And that's what we are doing for WanaCode. It's a tall order, but we are committed to doing it. We work at it night and day. It's a learning curve for everybody. It's a learning curve. For even the partners. If you look at the partners, the EYs, these are the biggest advisory firms in the world. It's an entire learning curve for everybody. InMotion company is going to be mainstreaming, by next year. It's going to be headlining the real estate market by next year, leveraging the WanaCode project. And if you do not have a plot in WanaCode, you are on a very long thing. My wife will say you're on a very, very long thing. So don't be on a very long thing. Take advantage of this project, into this project, and sell it to the people. Because the people that you sold Urban Mark to, they will come back fighting you. Don't forget. The people that you've sold Urban Mark to, the people that have bought Urban Mark, will come back fighting you when they find out that WanaCode is owned by the same company, but you did not show them. Today, at 15,000 naira, I'm encouraging you to show it to people. Right now, I think we've parcellated almost 3 hectares in that place. I don't mean the kind of parcellation we're doing in Obama. I mean pillar parcellation. We've parcellated the whole of that place largely. And but the place is bushy, right? We tried to do some fencing, but we had built some kind of road in that place. We did a couple of work, but we had to slow it down to focus on ensuring that we are able to achieve the green element of the project, which by the grace of God, I can say confidently today that we are almost 50%, close to achieving that. I don't know if Mr. Ike, are you on this call? Mr. Ike, are you on this call?
I think you're the AQ now.
No. I think he joined at some point. Okay, so Mr. Ikoya. Oh yeah. So guys, I don't know if you've read the article of the Urban Mark at 2. I've just posted the link now and again on the group chat. Go and read the article. It's a very amazing article. Read it, accompany. We were speaking about what we've done in 2 years. Catch up with the article. We've not touched. We just did a scratch of the scratch. We just mentioned the Urban Mark thing. The WanaCode thing, but that's not where the real deal is. The real deal is in the WanaCode. And also make no mistake about it. For you to sell WanaCode, we are going to need to spend more time to train you on the product knowledge because it's very vast. And that is when you really need the leadership of Mr. Edet. You will hit him up, if you need some clarity on the concept of the development of WanaCode. I recommend him to you. He's well vested. We've shown him what to do. He's well vested, at least to an extent, to be able to explain to your client. Some people think it's not going to be achievable, but we have partners that have won global awards building sustainable communities, and they are working with us. People that have won global awards. The cost of consultancy for the Wanacott project is astronomical, but we're committed to it because it's worth the investment. And it's not just worth the investment for us as a company, it's worth the investment for us as a country, because Nigeria is a signatory to the Paris Agreement, and we must report our NDCs every year. That's a nationally determined contribution. We must report it every year in line with the Paris Agreement. And then again, there's a lot of money. I was a part of the Green Real Estate, the Green Finance, the Sustainable Finance Day event on Monday that just passed. I was in Lagos, came back on Tuesday. And there's a lot of willingness in the global space for funding, for green real estate thing. So guys, position yourself and key into the Wanacott project as well. And then do the things I've said to you. Fine tune your pitch. Do a massive follow-up. Show up in the relevant places. Do follow-up, show up in the relevant places, go live. I hope I will be doing a couple of more live this coming year too. I'll be spending more time to do more live, talking about our product. We have some ads running on YouTube. So if you speak about our project now, if you speak about the Urban Mark project now, the algorithm is going to really favor you, because we're really investing a lot in social media ads, both YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and key into the algorithm, take advantage of it, and make some sales for yourself. So that is the size of my presentation. I'm going to take questions now as we wrap up this session. So if you have questions, if there's something I've said that wasn't clear to you and you want to gain clarity, if you have questions, this is the time for you to just raise your hand. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you have observations, it's time for you to just bring that to the fore. We have 6 minutes to do that, so that exactly 1 p.m. we'll wrap up this call. All right, so the floor is open. Thank you. Deborah, do you have any comments? Deborah, you're on the call. Do you have any comments, questions, observations?
No, I've been up and about, so don't really know. For now, no.
Awesome.
I will
Do you understand?
I'll get to talk to Egbert about the Wanacott. So,
awesome.
So that's okay.
Awesome. There's a brochure too. There's a brochure for the Wanacott project.
Yeah, I have it. I had asked him for it some time ago, so I still have it.
Okay, please look at it again. It's gonna be a great thing. Look at it again. Look at it again for yourself. Look at it again for the people that have invested. At least do them the honor of letting them know, so that you will have your back. Because I know where this is going. I'm telling you, I know where this is going. It's going to explode. Wanacott project is going to explode, and some people are just going to be worried and sad. Somebody said to me, a Rotary member said to me, Gideon, I wish I had bought this product when you came to the Rotary Club and marketed this product when it was selling for 3,000 naira. He said that nobody said it told her. I said, but I was there and I marketed it. He said, I'm struggling to buy this product now at 7,000 naira per square meter. Where you brought this product to the Rotary Foundation, when it was selling for 3,000 naira. And I cannot seem to forgive myself. And that's what the lady said to me. So most times we have to just do ourselves, the honor of introducing this product to the people that we know. Just randomly let them see it. Tell them, I recommend this product for you. Invest in it. I recommend this product for you. Invest in it, and screenshot it and save it in the cloud, so that tomorrow, because it will happen. I know it like I know my name. All right, it will happen when they'll come and say to you, "Oh, but you did not tell me." You said, "Shh, I told you so. I told you so." All right. Okay. So, any other comments? Fantastic. Any comments, any questions, any observation, any more comments, questions, and observation? We have another
Hello?
4 minutes. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning to everybody, or good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cohn. That's all.
Yeah. I've actually not been opportune to be in any of the sessions, but it's been a great honor and privilege to be here. I had to share a lot of things to be here, though almost hitting the road for a project inspection, but I just had to take my time to be a part of this session. It's been awesome. To my friend Gideon, that's an amazing one. Quick one. I'm actually from the cinematography world, but I know I'm pushing myself gradually to become, a real estate investor, a real estate owner. That will be the word. But I know it's a process. So I've learned quite a lot. And from everybody here, I would say let's keep the fire burning, because shortly, someday, all of us would sit on the round table. That's what I have to say for now. Thanks a lot.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Kun. Thank you for joining us on the call. Thank you. All right. We have 3 more minutes. Any other comments, questions, observation? I'm planning on doing a clarity session for 2025. How many of us are interested in the session? It's not actually my thing, but I think for our partners, we should do it. How many of us are interested in the session? If you're interested, just type I'm interested. Okay, we're not interested. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave it there. All right. So, that'll be all for now. Our Director of Communication, do you have anything you want to say? Are you still on the call? Director of Communication, are you on the call? Oh, our network is kind of bad. All right. Guys, thank you so much for your time. This session has been recorded, and we're going to have to stop the recording now. Thank you so much. Please, who is Realtor in Uyo? Realtor in Uyo. Realtor in Uyo.
That's Grace
Realtor in
Morgan.
Uyo, can you? Sorry?
That's Grace Morgan.
Oh, okay. Can you unmute and speak to us?
Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Gideon. Sir, you
Okay.
saying you don't know that Grace Morgan is realtor in Uyo? Wow.
Me, am I not a realtor? Am I not in Uyo? What is going on here?
Wow. It's amazing.
Realtor in Uyo. Realtor in Uyo. Grace Morgan, glad to have
Good
you.
afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much. Sorry for joining late. I'm actually on in a cab heading somewhere. So I think I understand everything you said, and I'll also get more details from Mr. Idiot. Yeah, so we are on the same page. I would say that.
Okay. Grace Morgan, realtor in Uyo. Now I tie you to that. Grace Morgan, realtor in Uyo. I tie you to that. Grace Morgan. Grace Morgan, glad to have you. Let's step on it. Our Director of Communication, Mrs. Gideon, are you going to say something? Are you on the call? Like your network was bad. Guys, that'll be all for the size of it today. Thank you and have.
See you in the next episode of In Motion Real Estate Podcast. Thanks for watching.